My last question is that there is something called the National Building Code, which was last revised in 2005. And this National Building Code, for all our viewers, is it's basically a body which regulates construction activity in the city. So when it was revised in 2005, it exempted many public places from actually building infrastructure for people for people who are disabled. So this includes very shockingly things like theaters, malls, convention halls, art galleries, libraries, museums, hotels, restaurants, schools, educational institutions. So basically it means that it's not necessary, or it's not mandatory to actually put in infrastructure that is allows everyone to access these public places. So the code right now, due to a lot of uproar over it, is being revised. But I mean, from 2005 to 2015, that's 10 years, it wasn't mandatory for the government to ensure that it's accessible to everyone, which is really very shocking, as a citizen of India. So what are your views on this?
Even I was amazed to know how come we have adopted the National Building Code at a very first place. It's a critical element for a special people. This shows the ignorance. Like, being as a citizen of India, it's my equal right to access each and everything. Like, why can't I go to the restaurant for a nice meal, or for a for a movie, to enjoy a movie with my friends in cinema halls? This needs to change, and I'm happy that it's revising, revising. And we don't want only ramps and toilets. We have other than this also, basic necessities are there. So another the main point I want to focus, that the ATMs, which is the least accessible. If I cannot use my ATM card for for withdrawing my own money, I think it's a high time it should change.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, your story is really inspiring. So, I mean, I'd like to ask you, is there anything, that you personally want to share with our viewers?
Yeah, definitely. Firstly, I would like to thank you and news team for giving this opportunity to share my experience. There is definitely a lot of change, but still a lot has to be done. The media and internet have brought a lot of awareness. I want to convey a message. I want to convey a message to people like me, that never lose hope. Whenever you feel life is going to a darker side, just be strong and prepare for a new beginning. And life is to live and let others live happily. And I just want to finish with beautiful saying that past is history, future is mystery, and the present is a gift from the God. Beautiful gift from the God, which for God, so that we should live it. Thank you.
So thank you so much for speaking to us, and thank you so much for speaking to News. Of course, when the government introduces these schemes, a lot of time we don't even allow the people who it's going to affect to actually speak up and tell us, what they feel about it. So this was really educational, to me, and of course all our viewers. I did have a lot of questions for you. So thanks everyone.
There's a question by a viewer. What are the most common problems faced by any physically challenged or disabled person?
Okay, so someone's asked us what are the most common problems faced by
Tarun B for you.
Okay, Tarun, thank you so much for your questions. You asked us what are some of the everyday challenges faced by a physically disabled person. We spoke about that, but we're going to reiterate. I'm going to ask Ms. Usha again, if you can just tell us again. Sorry.
Thank you, Tarun, for asking this question. I see there are many problems, but the major problem is that we should improve better public toilets, to improve public transport, and for wheelchair users there should be accessibility in public places, more employment for for special people, and the most important thing is to educate, to create awareness and educate people, and to increase medical facilities like rehab centers, and covered with the insurance and everything. This is the major things which I want to be there for us.
So So thank you for your question. You know, talking to you has left me with a lot of, like, you know, it's really thought-provoking what you said. There are a lot of things that you said that have actually, you know, I have a lot more questions. You know, for instance, you said that, like, this national building code, that, you know, a lot of places are not accessible for these people, and we don't realize, you know, like, you know, you can walk into a mall, you can go to a theater whenever you want, you can go to a restaurant, you can, like you said, go to even an ATM, and it's so accessible, but, you know, we don't realize the difficulties faced by, you know, other people. So it's really thought-provoking, and thank you for that. For all our viewers, thank you so much for joining us today. You know, thank you so much. News is a dissemination platform. You know, we have a mobile application. If you have an Android, if you're an Android user, please do download the app of Play Store. Otherwise, you can follow us on social media. We're active under the handle of Get News on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. If you have any questions for us, or if you like to say anything, you can also you know, reach us on social media, and we will you know, take your questions. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Leela Murli for News.